Hey guys, so it is your girl April. Welcome to the Beautiful Butterfly channel. To my new subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you willing to take the time out to watch my videos and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more videos and the sun just kissed my face. Gorgeous. So today is Sunday. I've been just chilling today. I've really just been chilling and knitting while watching Netflix. So I've been doing Netflix and knitting. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm making some eye contact with you guys. I have my phone switched to the side. So if I'm not making eye contact, it's not on purpose. I'm still trying to get used to recording this on my phone. But I've been watching Designated Survivor while I've been knitting. While I've been knitting my shawl wrap that I got off Ravelry. And I'm currently knitting my diffusion shawl is what this is called. And it looks like this. So the diffusion shawl has lace for anyone who is starting out with knitting. This is perfect for a beginner because this is really, really easy, simple lace. You're doing a lot of yarn overs and knitting two together. You're also doing some slip stitching, and you're going to slip stitch with the yarn in front, with the yarn in back. You're going to knit through the front and back so that you can do your increase, and you're going to knit two together so you can decrease. This is another photo here of the shawl, and it looks like it's a pretty decent length. So I do like that. And let me show you this picture here. And so this is gorgeous. That is just gorgeous. So you have your lace here. You're going to do some garter stitching. And then you have a portion where you're going to do your garter stitching, but you're also incorporating the slip stitching with the yarn in front and the slip stitching with the yarn in back. So for anybody who is new to knitting and you want to try something outside of just a garter stitch, I recommend this pattern, and it's a free pattern. Again, it's called the Diffusion Shawl, and I do not remember which website I got this off of, but I'm sure if you Google it, it will pop up and you can download that pattern. I'm going to show you guys mine. So I've been working on this for today is day 4, and I have placed stitch markers for each day so that I can see how much progress I've actually been doing. So as you can see, I have some dangly stitch markers here, and I've been using these interesting knitting needles that came in the knit crate box that you guys saw in my last video. So this is beautiful. I really like these needles, and it has this little stopper here. So if I wanted to just knit a scarf or something small, then I can take this stopper on both of the needles and I can bring it down to a shorter size. So it's like having a circular needle without having a circular needle. I really like these needles. That's all that I can tell you guys, is that I really like these needles. And I went onto the Knit Crate site. If you want to get a pair of these needles, you can. If you go onto the website and do their shop section that doesn't require you to get a Knit Crate box or subscribe, you can actually just buy patterns from them, or you can buy supplies or yarn. So it's a pretty cute website. I just went on there for a hot second. I didn't stay on there long, but you guys can check it out, especially if you're interested in getting those needles. I really have liked working with these needles. This is the first project that I've used these needles on. As you saw last week, I literally just got the Knit Crate box that I won from Gigi. So the yarn that I'm using for this project, this is a fingering weight yarn. It's merino. It was hand dyed. It's from the Etsy website because I've been trying to support some of the Etsy sellers because I'm sure some of them are working as well as trying to develop their business. And I'm an advocate for that because I have a small business, and just supporting one another helps us to continue on with our purpose, and it gives us inspiration to keep going. I may have some coconut oil on my shirt because I twisted my hair today. I got tired of the bush and getting the fairy knots. So I put little tiny twists in my hair, and I got coconut oil all on my shirt. So I figured I would give you guys a half portion today. The other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. So I told you guys in my last video that I tried to make a box, just straight garter stitch, and I messed it up. I messed it up because I sewed in my edges and it's inward instead of outward, like this side. So you have the edging is on the outside. This one, I sewed it in. So it's a little floppy. It's floppy and it's not sturdy. So I didn't want to just toss this out. So what I did was I decided to just keep it as a box that's going to hold my needles and project that I'm working on at the moment. And if I'm reading a book, which I am currently reading a book right now, Think and Grow Rich, I can place that inside of my basket. And I'm also reading an autobiography on Michelle Obama. Not her recent book, but there was another book that came out before that. So I've been reading that as well as Think and Grow Rich. And I'm going to put in a clip of the picture to show you guys how I've been using my little box here. I don't really like it that much. I don't really like this box because I was playing around with some colors, and a part of me liked this, but a part of me doesn't like it. And I used two different yarns together. So I did the orange and the blue together, and then I just did straight orange, as you can see. And I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about this box, but I'm not going to throw it away. I'm just going to use it to carry my project around in the house while I'm knitting and watching Netflix. So I wanted to just show you guys my current project, my finished project. And I've been watching Designated Survivor while I've been knitting, and all I can say is there's always something going on. It's a whole bunch of drama. It's always something going on in that White House, and they giving that man a hard way to go. Some of you probably already been watching this show because it was on TV and then they put it on Netflix. So I'm just starting watching it on Netflix, and I was just like, man, they giving that man a hard way to go. They know this man ain't never been a president before. He wasn't prepped for this stuff, but he doing his best. He is doing his best, but there's always some stuff going on. Then they got snitching going on, and ooh, child. Okay, so this is the shawl wrap. I finally finished it. We still got a little bit of stringies hanging. I did not make it super long, but it is a decent wrap to just throw over yourself. So I started here with this color back and forth. And then I'm gonna turn her on around. And so we continue that on around. And then we start to add the pink and white. Well, it's actually salmon and white. So I took the salmon and white and I said, well, let me try it with this color here, which is the Cotton Blend by Lion Brand. I cannot remember the name of this color, I'm sorry. And I put it with the salmon. And then I just switch back to the salmon and white, and I wanted to finish it off with salmon. So I think this came out pretty nice. I'm trying to fix it back up. So I did try to block this, and it's still crinkling over a little bit, so I'm gonna try to block it again. I think that I made a mistake with the blocking because I did not do it while it was super wet. I kind of let it dry out a bit and tried to steam block it, and it worked a little bit, but not to how I would have liked it to work out. So I decided that I'm just going to block this again. But I do like the turnout. It was a really easy 6-step pattern. You will not have to keep looking at the paper because you know what you have to do next. So it's a six-step repeat. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and I spoke about it in my last video and showed you guys the name of the pattern. So if you have just started out knitting, I definitely recommend to try this pattern out. And you can make it as long as you want, as wide as you want. It's really about your preference. Of course, the lady who created this pattern, she had it set to 34 inches wide, 72 inches long. But of course, depending on your size and stature, you can make it as long and wide as you want for your own comfort. So while I was knitting the other shawl wrap, that was also a free pattern that I told you guys about, I was watching season 7 of Wentworth. That Mr. Jackson got on my nerves. That other lady, I can't even think of her name, but they just need to throw the whole prisoner away. Just throw her away. Because she do too much and she real sneaky. I can't with her. I can't. My cats, oh my gosh. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who's watching it. But you got to see season 7. And if you haven't watched Wentworth, check it out. That show is something. It starts off pretty slow, but it's a good show. I like that better than Orange is the New Black. I used to watch Orange is the New Black, and then I stopped watching that because Tasty started to get on my nerves. And I said, I can't do this. I can't do it. So I haven't watched Orange is the New Black for the last 2 seasons. I've just been watching Wentworth because I really like Wentworth. And I was watching Designated Survivor. So I'm still watching Designated Survivor, and I'm going to get back into working on this shawl. But I just wanted to stop by and say, hey, show you guys what's been going on. Let me know what's up with you guys. If you knit either one of these projects, please let me know. I'm going to post a picture of, well, actually I'm gonna do a video once I finish this shawl wrap. But if you guys do either one of these, let me know how you guys felt about the project, what issues you may have had with either of the projects, and show me the finished project. I want to see it because I'm nosy. I want to see it. So like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Peace, love, blessings, and have a phenomenal week on purpose.
It's a law of surprising credibility. What credibility? He's the patient and, you know, he's human. 69% of Americans aren't total. CNN, Fox, MSNBC, the front page this morning's Times input. We need to respond to press. A carefully worded statement limiting the president's time with Dr. Ladin to aftermath legislation. Minorities. I don't think I need to remind you that I started therapy because all of you asked me to. And you were right. I needed it. It helped me. So, I'm not going to stigmatize millions of Americans who use therapy productively by apologizing. Agreed. But the